How's it going? Thanks for dropping by. It's been a minute. Things got a little busy at work for me. So, I had to put off making this video for a little bit. But, I think that's okay. That just means there's lots to talk about. I hope, wherever you are, things are going alright. And if they're not, I'm sorry. But, hopefully this can be, a little relaxing, or maybe just a break from all the chaos. I'm a big fan of chaos, personally. I think my alignment, if I were, in a D&D campaign, I think my alignment would probably be chaotic good. I like helping people, but I don't always help them in a conventional way. Life's been stressful. I won't lie to y'all. It's been busy. Work picked back up, which is good. For those of you who don't know, I work in the theater industry, and in case you're unaware, the theater industry was pretty affected by the events of 2020, and there was nothing really to do about it. So, but a little bit ago, things started to pick back up. I'm sure y'all in your, own little worlds, have seen, maybe not plays, but you've seen that people are going to them again, or going to live shows and seeing bands, and, generally, getting back into the swing of things. So, it's been a little bit of a double-edged sword. I went from working maybe like 20 hours a week to working 60 to 80 for a couple weeks, which is a little intense, I'm not gonna lie. But I don't know. I love what I do, and I have a great group of coworkers, and it's all for the best, I think. But yeah, so I've been pretty busy. I wanted to make a video a while ago about Labor Day. Labor Day. Fun fact. Labor Day is my favorite holiday. For those of you not in America, because I believe it is an American-only holiday, Labor Day is a holiday that celebrates the working class, or at least in theory it does, because unfortunately over the years, I think people in, the service industry, I guess to put a point on it, essential workers, I believe they all still do have to work on Labor Day, which is unfortunate. But the idea is that on Labor Day you get a break. And when I was a kid, my grandparents every year would have a Labor Day party. And it was this big shindig. It was so large, in fact, that my grandmother, she used to keep note cards, and she had hundreds of them. She used to keep note cards in a little Rolodex, Christmas or Thanksgiving, there can be a little bit of a pressure to perform or to have a good time, or, to be around your family. And I think for a lot of people that can be kind of stressful. I love my family, but it can get a little stressful. So, I don't know. Labor Day is this zero pressure holiday that you can just kind of enjoy. I always did, so. Oh, my heater just kicked on. Anyway, so my grandmother, she passed away back in a while ago. And so since then, I have been kind of trying to keep the tradition alive, and every year I'll have like a small get-together. It unfortunately can't be to the scale that she used to make because I don't have a house or honestly the time she would plan this for weeks. But I always usually have a get-together, and kind of the fun little twist, or I guess I should say the adventure this year was that the day before Labor Day, me and one of my roommates were driving home from Target, and we saw on the side of the road, in the trash, two perfectly good bago boards, or for the Midwestern cornhole, which they were, plain white, made out of plywood. They were very clearly homemade, but you don't pass up two perfectly good bago boards on the side of the road and not throw them in the trunk of your car. But so we picked them up and took them home, cleaned them up. She and I went to Dick's Sporting Goods, and we got some regulation bean bags, and I went to Lowe's and I got a color match on the bean bags. And so I painted a little design on each of the bago boards. If y'all are unaware of the game, it's quite fun. You set up the boards, I think approximately 25 or 27 feet apart, and then you throw bean bags and try to get them in the hole. And you get, 1 point if your beanbag lands on the board, 3 if it gets in the hole, and you're playing against a rival team. It's a really fun game. I really like it. It's one of those games where, you can play it a lot and still not be very good, or you can, not play it very much, but still kind of pick it up every now and then. And I don't know, there's like a social aspect to it. If you're not good at it, it's still fun, which I'm okay at it. But yeah, so our adventure the day before Labor Day was fixing up the boards and getting everything ready, and then some people came over, and we had a great day of just, hanging out and throwing some bags, which, I don't know, it was nice. It was remarkable. Yeah. So that was Labor Day. And then the next month I had my birthday, which was fun. I'm usually not really a birthday person, but I had some friends over and played some music with them, which I always like. This year the gift I got myself was a cigar box guitar, which I'm very excited about. It's like holiday season is like Labor Day. I hope it's, relaxing and there's not too much pressure, and even if it is, stressful